This is WPNN, your news now.
Good morning, Lakers. I'm Sarah Hall.
And I'm Zach Dotruth. Today we are bringing you stories from around our campus and beyond. Because many students are unaware of the exact policies, dress code is a common issue for students at WPS. According to the student handbook, students must wear all white or black tennis shoes or brown or black dress shoes. Belts must be brown, navy, or black, must be worn with pants, shorts, and capris. Mr. Fryer says he is happy to know students are following policies more so than previous years.
Dress code these days are actually been better this year from what I heard last year. But our biggest issue is with the weather, of course, the jackets and whatnot. We have a lot of non-WPS issue jackets that you can't really purchase at the school store, so we're making efforts in regards for next year. So next year everyone's going to be WPS outfitted.
You heard it, Lakers. Stay out of detention.
Do you have an old cell phone or two lying around the house? Bring them on into WPS and put them in the drop boxes located in all of the offices. Windermere Prep's National Junior Honor Society is aspiring to do good deeds yet again. With your help, they hope to donate 500 cell phones to the 911 cell phone bank by the end of the year. CJ Wagner, head of the cell phone drive, tells us all about the mission of NJHS.
Our goal for the cell phone drive is 500 cell phones, and then they go to the 911 cell phone bank, who then sends them to people who are abused and need cell phones for protection.
Please donate your used, old, or broken cell phones to NJHS's cell phone drive.
Windermere Prep students and staff are seeing many positive changes in our school's approach to student health precautions. Not only do all classrooms have dispensers filled with alcoholic sanitizer, but the school provides an on-campus nurse to benefit students and provide guidance about basic hygiene. WPS always reminds families of cold and flu season via emails and phone calls. Washing hands, coughing into elbows, and avoiding unnecessary physical contact like shaking hands are a few ways to stay healthy at school. According to kidshealth.org, there are multiple other ways to stay in good health, like getting a good night's sleep, eating right, and staying above the influence even on weekends. Stay healthy, WPS.
WPS student Ash Hicks has decided to take the initiative to help kids in need. In the town of Marigot, located in Kenya, Africa, people are starving and dying because of a horrible drought that has lasted more than a year. Because of this drought, the people must live off of minimal amounts of food and water. Ash Hicks says he is passionate about this charity and says they are doing everything they can to help this ruined village.
Marigot's Mission is a Catholic-based organization based in Kenya in a small town, Marigot. It's a refuge for children who don't have a home to go to or don't have a school to go for an education. So the idea is for them to go to this school or Catholic mission so they can have the necessities of life, food, water, clothes, education, and things like that. The goals of Marigot's Mission are to raise enough money to fund their organization of that as a purely charity-based organization. So we are raising money in order to feed them, house the children, clothe the children, make sure the children have decent education, and overall just make sure the children survive.
The charity constantly updates their website to show people what their donations are going towards. Make sure to check them out at www.marigotsmission.webs.com.
Although the Windermere Prep community is small, many of our students have unknown talents. WPNM reporter Sarah Hall begins our new segment featuring Jenna Jackson.
Windermere Prep Junior Jenna Jackson has a niche for fashion. Since the age of 12, Jenna says her and her mother have had a strong interest in jewelry.
My mom and I, we went to a bead store in where we used to live, and I wanted to start to do it just as sort of like a hobby. And then I started to make her more jewelry and stuff, and people would ask her where she got it and who made it.
While living in Canada, Jenna worked in a bead shop where the owner taught her a lot of what she knows.
My mom and I, we go shopping a lot for beads, and they inspire me, and I just look at the colors, and I know different ways to like put them together and stuff, and so I think that they inspire me the most, and colors.
Jenna is continuing to excel in her jewelry making as she gets older and hopes to make it part of her career in the future.
Party, 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 break that body down. Ladies, don't stop it, shake it round and round. Feel that bass bumping and rock it to beat. This beat is steady bumping, then jumping off their feet. Check it out, lady got the hands in the air, freaking like it just don't care. Party on down like yeah, somebody say yeah.
Recently, our WPS baseball team played a great game against the 5th best team in the state. Our boys kept the score close for the first 5 innings, however, ending with a loss. All of us here at WPNN would like to congratulate the baseball team on an awesome game against Eaglesview. On Thursday, March 4th, Orlando Titans lacrosse owner Steve Donner announced that he will be expanding his lacrosse franchise by owning and operating the first Orlando professional soccer team. It is not known what the name of the team and colors will be or where the games will be played, as the organization is exploring its options. Steve Donner says he is looking at several different options, including indoor soccer and hockey, but in the end, professional outdoor soccer is the game of choice. Games will begin in the United Soccer League's First Division beginning in April 2011. For more information, visit their website, orlandoprosoccer.com.
Last week, the IB Art students hosted their first art exhibition. They've been working all year on their pieces to prepare for their show. Students work hard during art class, during lunch, and after school in an effort to complete their pieces. Rachel Gordon explains to WPNN what this show is really about.
Which ones we like best and which ones we thought were the nicest to put in the show, but most of us chose to put everything in it because we have been working so hard, and everything turned out pretty good this year.
Miss Box as a show is all about the students and their accomplishments thus far, and is proud to see how her students have grown as artists.
The IB Visual Art Show is featuring Rachel Gordon, Madeline Minter, and Tucker Tresca, and each one of them were required to have in at least 3 pieces of artwork. I think it really showcases what they've done in the class, because this year it's just a trial run. It's like a mock exam for what is expected next year. I'm really proud of them, and I think that that was demonstrated in the show.
Please congratulate Madeline Minter, Tucker Tresca, and Rachel Gordon on their completion of their first IB Art exhibition. That's it for today. Be sure to check out our shows, blogs, and commercials at wpnn.windermereprep.com. I'm Sarah Hall.
And I'm Zach Dotrieve.
And that's the way it is. Oh.
I thought you said we were